Hey guys, I wanted to, first of all, thank you for coming on this call tonight. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of context of what it's going to be about. So I am going to go through a little bit of my story of how I became a Beachbody coach, and then what exactly coaching is and what the whole deal is with this thing. Is it a pyramid scheme? How do you make money? How do you find time? All of those factors. So I took the leap kind of off the deep end into Beachbody coaching back in May. And honestly, it's been one of the best things I've ever done personally for myself. It's been a huge challenge and a growing experience, but I've seen benefits of it in my personal life, in my professional life as an admissions counselor, and just in my self-confidence. And that is all aside from like the money side of things. It's just been an amazing boost to kind of take something from the ground up and make it your own and help other people. So that has been an absolute blast. I'll kind of backtrack and give you kind of my story and my background with coaching and where that came from. About 4 or 5 years ago now, I did Insanity, and I did it with a friend. It was probably the hardest workout I've ever done. We did 2 rounds of it. It was insane, very aptly named. And I don't know if you guys have done it before, but basically Insanity is a crazy cardio workout. And I really was not super happy with my body after college, wanted to get back in shape a little bit. And so I totally did. I worked really hard. I could tell my cardio was insane. My muscles were a lot stronger, but I wasn't doing the eating plan at all. I didn't change anything in my diet. And because of that, I actually didn't see any results on the outside. Like, you couldn't tell what I had done. And that was a little bit discouraging. Couldn't quite figure it out because I always thought I had eaten healthy. We didn't eat out a lot. We didn't buy a ton of junk food, so I couldn't really figure out what was going on there. Fast forward to after I had Caleb, a friend had invited me to try the 21-day fix, and it had just come out, and I really wanted to get back in shape because I needed to go back to work, and I needed to be able to fit back into my work clothes, so that was a really good motivation for kind of getting back on the ball, and I totally fell in love. I was a part of a challenge group where there was a lot of extra support and encouragement. Recipes were being posted, people were checking in, and I just really felt motivated and encouraged by that. And like, I had a lot of really great resources. And the 21-day fix has a clean eating, portion controlled meal plan as a part of it. And that was the game changer for me. Absolutely, totally turned everything on its head. I learned that while I had been eating healthy foods, I wasn't eating the right portions of them or in the right ratios at the right time. And it was so simple, but so incredibly effective that I ended up losing all the baby weight plus some. Felt like I was back to who I wanted to be, but also had this amazing knowledge and kind of self-awareness of eating healthy and portions and workouts and things like that. So it completely transformed my life, and I was loving it. Thought it was the best thing ever. Drinking Shakeology, which is, it's not a protein shake. It's a nutrient-packed, whole foods, great meal replacement shake, and loving that as well, seeing amazing results. Energy was back up, all of that good stuff. And I started following while I was searching for 21-day fix approved recipes on Instagram. I stumbled across this girl named Melanie Mitro, who was posting great recipes. She was doing the workouts, and I was like, oh, I like her. I'll follow her on Instagram. And she would have posted occasionally about coaching. And after a couple months, it really caught my eye, so I reached out to her. Turns out she's the #1 coach in the entire company. She is amazing, has built an amazing organization, amazing team called the Dream Team. And I signed up to be a coach with her because it just was exactly what I was wanting. I initially signed up as a discount coach, which is someone who doesn't actually do any coaching. You just sign up to get discounts on products, because I was like, I like 21-day fix and I like Shakeology and I want to get a discount on it. But that quickly turned into me wanting to help my friends and family. I started getting asked fairly frequently about what I was doing and the results I was getting. And people would never believe me when I said, oh yeah, I work out for 30 minutes a day and I can still have chocolate and bread and stuff like that. So realizing that my life change could translate into other people's life change was a huge motivation, and why I decided to sign up as a coach. And it has been so much fun. Basically, what coaching is it is coming alongside people, making sure that they complete their programs, that they get the results they wanted so that insanity experience that I have does not happen to them, and really just being an encouragement and a support. And if you have other people who are interested in coming alongside you as coaches, being able to help mentor them. When I was first starting out, I read The Slight Edge, which is an awesome book. And it really talks about how small changes that you make every day can add up into either huge success or huge failure. And that is what coaching is. It's not a crazy life change. I am a full-time working mom of a really busy and rowdy 2-year-old. My family is the number one most important thing to me. And since Ben works full-time and is at the fire department a lot of nights, the time that I have at home with them is really, really valuable. I guard that pretty fiercely. So I don't have tons of time just to spend doing coaching things. So this has been something where I have made small changes, things I've already been doing, but decided to just start posting about and reaching out and letting people know and sharing my experience with them and seeing if it's something that they wanted to come alongside with. As I started kind of doing coaching, my goals started to get a little bit bigger. I started dreaming big and seeing the potential that this business actually had. And my goal every month is to help 3 to 5 people each month reach their health and fitness goals. So that's something that's definitely doable, and it's a lot of fun. This last week, I found out that one of my challengers from this summer had lost 20 pounds, which is huge. There was a lady from my church that has lost, I think, 6 pounds already without doing any workouts, just drinking Shakeology. She's been able to get more healthy. Those kinds of things make my day, because it's not necessarily about the commission I earn, but really helping other people see those results, which has just been so great and is the best feeling in the world to really, truly help someone out. So what you can expect from Beachbody Coaching is a lot of peer-to-peer support. The programs that you get range from beginner all the way to advanced. So there's really something for everyone. There's yoga and Pilates type things like PiYo. There's a 21-day fix that I did. Programs like Insanity. There's ones for people who are really trying to bulk up like Body Beast. So it's really from the very beginner person who has no working out or sports or athletic experience all the way to, very, very intense, very professional type of athletic workout programs. So you can really find something for everyone. The way that coaching came about through Beachbody is that when the company was founded, their products were originally sold in stores, and they started seeing that people were posting on message boards and supporting one another, and that people who had that team setting did a whole lot better with their programs, got better results, were much more happy and satisfied customers. And so they turned it into coaching, where as coaches, we get to sell the products, we get to be that support and that sounding board for our team and provide that support and encouragement that they need, which is pretty cool. It's not a pyramid scheme, so people will always ask about that. And I actually had to go look up what a pyramid scheme was. It was one of those things that I'd heard about but didn't actually know. So it is a multi-level marketing company in that you are directly selling to people and you can sign up people underneath you. But unlike a pyramid scheme, you do not make money by signing people up all under you and that's it. You can actually make more money than the person who signed you up. It's really up to how you run your business. And instead of, buying a bunch of products and then selling them and running your own storefront, you're just doing it directly through the company, reaching out to friends and family or, whoever else you want to sell to. But it's not a pyramid scheme where you have to sign up people in order for you to be successful. It's really a business that you can take at your own speed. You can do in your own time. You can really determine how fast you want your business to grow, if you want it to grow at all, and what that looks like, which was really reassuring for me since I am busy and don't have a ton of time. But the extra income has been great, and it's been really fun to see other friends kind of catch that vision as well. A lot of things that other people wonder are, okay, coaching, this sounds kind of cool, but I'm not at my goal weight. Or I have health issues where I can't work out super intensely, or I'm still figuring things out myself. That is just fine. I don't think anyone is perfect, and I think that perfect is not relatable. People want to hear your story. They're attracted to you because of changes that you're making in their life. To your friends and your family, you're genuine and you're honest, and that is something that you can share of, hey, I still am trying to lose 15 pounds, and here's my recipes for today. Here's my meal plans for this week. Here are the steps that I'm taking. Do you want to join me on this? Let me know if you have more questions or want more information. I'd love to have you be a part of my journey. Those types of things. So you don't have to be the perfect physique. You don't have to have a beach body. It's really about kind of letting people come alongside you in this journey, which I think is super important. The other thing is kind of the common thread. So you can make your Beachbody business really whatever you want it to be. You can have it be online support groups. You can have fit clubs where you have people going to a gym and working out with you, or you can run programs. But the common thread through it all is this community of support, where you're going to be following up with your people, making sure that they're successful, helping them troubleshoot, providing motivation, and just really checking in to make sure that they're doing well. It's a platform for you to live out your goals, to live out your personality. You just need to make sure you practice what you preach. So if you're telling people to work out, well, you better be working out too. Or if you're telling people to clean eat, make sure you're clean eating. And it doesn't mean you can't have ice cream or Oreos sometimes, but make sure you're being a product of the product and showing how it's worked for you. So I will post, my meals. I'll post, oh my gosh, this ice cream looked so good, but I'm having this tea instead. Or sometimes you just need a cheat meal, and here's my big bowl of ice cream, and I'm loving it right now. So being honest and just sharing kind of your story and what you're doing is really the best way to make it work. How to find people is always the big thing. So people, I don't think anyone wants to sell to friends and family because that's not fun and that's awkward. So this is not kind of a thing where you're supposed to be selling to people. What you are doing is inviting people, inviting them to join you, inviting them to experience what you've experienced. For me, Beachbody programs and coaching have turned out to be so amazing in my life that I feel like I'm doing a disservice to people if I don't share the opportunity. It's just been so great and so easy and so much fun. It's such a huge blessing in my life that if I didn't share this, I would feel really guilty. And people can choose, maybe they're not interested in right now, or it's not something they're looking for, and that's totally fine. But you can always reach out and share. And so what that looks like for me is posting on social media 3 to 5 times a day. And before coaching, I would maybe post on Facebook every month, maybe. And it was probably a really cute picture of Caleb of like, here's my little family, always getting so big. Definitely did not take selfies. Definitely did not take selfies of me working out. So that was a big thing that I had to get over of just, I'm going to put myself out there. Don't care what people think. I'm going to do it obviously tastefully and to still being true to who I am. But I'm going to show people what I'm doing. And I do work out every day. So I'm going to take a picture when I work out and post it. And if I don't take a picture, it doesn't happen. And so just being consistent and showing up every morning, people will know, okay, sometime between 5 and 8, Abby will post a picture of her working out. Great. I'll also post pictures of my meals, of what I'm doing, of my family too. You don't want to Beachbody spam people, but really being a product of the product, like I said, and living it out and posting it daily. And as you start doing that, people will start noticing. So I had friends after a month or so of me being in a business and posting consistently who had never liked my posts, who had never commented on my posts, never done anything, suddenly messaging me and saying, what are you doing? I'm really interested in this. Can you get me more information? And that was so encouraging. And so you will start to see that people are paying attention. They are watching what you're doing to make sure that it's not just a fad or it's not just a phase that you're going through, but it is a sustainable change. And they will be interested in that. I had people that I had invited to join me who had said no initially and are now in my challenge groups and seeing great results. And it was just something that they weren't ready for at the time, but they were paying attention to what I was doing. So that is another piece that's important of just that consistency gives you credibility because people are watching and paying attention to what you're doing. And you want it to be genuine to who you are. And I do invite people. I will message people that I know are maybe wanting to get healthy or lose weight or get in better shape or are already interested in health and fitness things and say, hey, I'm starting up this clean eating group in 2 weeks. Would you like to be a part of it? I'd love to have you. Message me back for more information. Stuff like that to just extend the invitation. And again, if they say no, that's fine. My feelings aren't hurt. But I do want to always reach out and let people know what that looks like. So You will find people by showing them that you are having success and that you're loving what you do. How you make money is always another big question. So as a coach, you get a 25% discount on all Beachbody products. You also get a 25% commission on all sales that you do. And so if someone buys Insanity or PiYo or the 21-Day Fix, and they buy it through your Beachbody site, you will get a 25% commission on that, which is awesome. There's things called challenge packs where it's a program combined with Shakeology, and those are flat fees. So you will get $40 or $60 or $80 for those sales. You'll get commission for recurring sales. So customers who've ordered Shakeology and have it sent to them monthly, you'll get commission on those sales as well. As you bring other coaches into your organization, as you start to find friends who are just as inspired and want to be a part of it, you will start getting commission on their things as well. And you'll start getting what's called a team cycle bonus, where Beachbody as a company actually rewards you every week for coaches. And those can be ranging from about $500 to $15,000 a month. I'm definitely not at the 15,000 point, but I know because I've seen people, it can be done. And so they will constantly be giving you bonuses and things to work towards. They'll give you bonuses for signing up coaches. If you sign like 4 or 5 in a row, they will give you bonuses for hitting Success Club, which is basically where you are helping 3 to 5 people each month. It's a measure of kind of your success. So I was able to win a free trip to Nashville to our Coach Summit, which is a big training thing that's going to happen next July. For people who hit Success Club consecutively their first year, you are automatically given one of their rewards trips, which is last year was a trip to Cancun. This year is a cruise in the Bahamas. It's been trips to Disney, whereas that's all expenses paid and you just have to pay your airfare to get there. So as a company, they are doing some amazing incentives and rewards for their coaches to keep you involved, to keep you excited, to let you meet other people who are like-minded, which is really, really fun, especially if you're someone who's driven and likes recognition, who likes competition, who lives by goals. That's my personality. I'm a very, very driven, very goal-oriented person. So having those benchmarks to hit has been a lot of fun for me personally, just because it's nice to check something off that list. As your coach, if you were to want to join me in coaching, I am your mentor. I'm not your boss. I'm not responsible for your success. That's completely up to you. But what I can do is provide you support, provide you guidance, provide you encouragement. I'm a part of a larger team of coaches called the Dream Team, which, like I mentioned, is the largest team in the company. And we have so many resources. We have scripts for challenge groups. We have all sorts of information on different programs, different ways to post, all sorts of things. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just learn how to phrase things so that it's coming from your voice. But there are things that have been proven successful, the whole Coach University training that you can go through, and it really just sets you up for success. You don't have to do anything. It's your business. You can run it how you want to, when you want to, and what that looks like. For me, again, as a full-time working mom, I don't have hours a day to spend on stuff. And so a lot of the times I'll get people who are like, wow, that sounds so interesting. What you're doing sounds really cool. There is no way I have time. Well, I can guarantee you I don't have time either. I'm really busy. But this has been something that I feel like if you make it a priority, you're going to find time to do it. So for me, what that looks like is every day I probably spend about an hour total working my business. It will be in the morning before Caleb gets up after my workout, if I have time on my lunch break, and then in the evenings after Caleb's gone to bed. And I've sacrificed some things. You know, I can't remember the last time I watched something on Netflix for fun, because at night I am working for that hour or two that I would have been just kind of vegging on the couch. But I know it's a short-term sacrifice so that I will be able to spend more time with my family later. On the weekends, I will take more time. If Caleb's taking a long nap, I'll be able to sit down for, 2, maybe 3 hours and get stuff plugged away. So I'm doing it at my own pace, and being able to build something with a solid foundation in a way that I want to do. I will be very honest about sales and what that looks like right now. And I've only been in the company for a little while, but my average paycheck is somewhere between $100 and $400 a week. which is definitely not the highest in the company for sure. But for our family, that has been a huge game changer for us. Ben and I are paying off student loans. Caleb's in daycare. We have expenses, and it has been a huge, huge blessing to have an extra couple $100s a month to pay for daycare, to let us do a couple extra things. Like for Caleb's birthday, we bought him passes to the zoo. This month in September, I'm donating my sales to the refugee crisis in Syria and organizations that are working to really make a difference there on the ground, especially with women and children and Christian families that have been impacted by those areas. Because that's something that's on my heart. And I've been blessed with a little bit of extra income to be able to donate to causes that I'm passionate about. So for us, $100, $200, $300 a week has been huge. And I just feel so blessed that I've been able to get that while doing something that I really, really love and helping other people. It's been the best thing, and I'm so excited about it. So that's why I feel like I have to share, because it's just such a unique opportunity and one that you really can make fit you, fit your time, fit your budget, fit your personality. So this is sounding cool to you. You're like, what can I do? I want to sign up. What does this look like? Contact me. Shoot me a message. Send me an email. Call me. Let me know if you're interested, because there's a couple steps that you can do. On October 5th, we are going to be kicking off our next Coach University, which is a 30-day training. It's on Facebook in a closed Facebook group where we will be working with you on how to become a successful coach, how to start your business, how to take that initial first step. And this next Tuesday, we're actually going to do a kickoff call with my coach, Melanie, who's going to go over kind of the details of what to expect and what you're getting yourself into and all of that. So if you do decide you want to sign up as a coach, there's two different ways that you can do it. You can buy a challenge pack, which is Shakeology and a workout program. It's a crazy good deal. It's basically getting a workout program for about $10 plus Shakeology. So that's a really good one because your $40 coach fee is waived, and you just get to try out a new workout program. So that's what I always recommend. If you currently are using Shakeology, you can cancel your current order and get the new one, so you get that whole discount thing. If you're not really interested in doing that, you can pay a $40 coach fee and sign up and join the team, and we can work with you that way as well if you already are happy with the programs that you have and things like that. There is a $16.95 monthly fee as a coach, and that is the only reoccurring charge that you will ever have. So that is basically to manage your website and all the supplies that are given to you for your coaching business. So it's $16 a month plus either the $40 or the purchase of the program at the beginning. And that's all that you're committing to. You can cancel at any point. You can decide you don't want to do it. But most people, I think, will jump in and realize pretty quick it's an amazing opportunity for them. So I hope this has answered some of your guys' questions. But if you do have more, please feel free to contact me at any point. Shoot me a message, send me a text, email me. I am a completely open book, and I'll be really honest of things I like and things I don't like and what I've done to be successful. And I am looking for people who want to join my team, people who are motivated, who are driven, who are goal-oriented, who have dreams of not only making a difference in their lives and their families' lives, but also in helping others make a change in their life. Because that's really where the drive comes from, is wanting to help and make a difference in the world. So I thank you for coming on this call tonight. It's been a lot of fun, and I can definitely answer questions now. But please feel free again to contact me with whatever questions you have, and we'll figure it out together. Thanks. I hope you have a great evening. Bye.